Let's talk about page views and what's captured on page views. When you place the tracking script on your pages on your website, all page views with the tracking script are captured. So here's a page that I just clicked, and you can see the URL of the page, the title that came from the HTML title tags in the page. You can see when it was clicked and various other information about the click. Now, if you want to do some tracking of actual files or other sites, things that you can't put a tracking script in, we can do that as well. And so I want to show you a little bit about how to do that. On my site, I've got a page that I've set up to test where I've got links to PDFs and Excel files, and I'm just going to click on a PDF and it's going to open that PDF. And it doesn't have much content in it, but it's just for an example. When I go back and I click on my page views, I can see that this click on this link to this PDF shows up as a page view. It gives me the URL of the PDF. It gives me the text that I click to get to the PDF. That's called the anchor text. And so this feature can be very useful for data sheets that you might have on your site, or any sort of document where you want to track and keep track of when it's being clicked and open and how many times and who's accessing it without having to put it behind a form or some other sort of security thing. As another example, if I click on a link to, let's say, a PowerPoint file, and that PowerPoint file downloads in my browser, and I come back and look at the page views, and I can see that I clicked on that PowerPoint file. I can see that it was a link click. I can see the anchor text and the actual URL. So doing this is very easy. All you need to do is when you create that link on your web page, is just make sure that it is an absolute full link, that it begins with the HTTP in front instead of being a relative link just pointing to a directory in your website. So that's all you need to do for that to make it an absolute link. Another scenario is where you want to track clicks on a document that's on another site. So for example, I've got a link that's clicking off to a PDF that's hosted on Microsoft's site. So it comes, when I click it, it asks me if I want to save this, and it downloads into my browser. Now again, with this one, if I refresh my page views, I can see that I've clicked on a link that has taken me off to a PDF. It's a very long URL, but it's a PDF that's hosted on another site. And that tracks as well. And the way I did that was the same way. I had an absolute link to the PDF, and I didn't have to do anything special. Now, if I want to track clicks on links off to other websites, so if I want to be able to track a click on a link to a partner site like Microsoft's, so that when I click the link it goes to their site, I can do that as well. Notice that when I come back in and I refresh my page views, I will see this click on the link to Microsoft. It's again, it's a page view record of type link. I can see the URL where it took me. I can see the text that I clicked to get there, and again, it's type link. So how do I do that? That's a little bit more involved. We have a custom function here inside of your link that you've created that you simply need to place in here. We have a blog post that shows you how to do that, so you don't need to remember from this video, but on this training page you'll see a link to that blog post. But you simply set this on click function, specifying the site you want to go to, the text you want to capture, and put that in your link, and then that will capture the click to that link. So that's how you track clicks on files, clicks to external files, and clicks on links to other sites.